Today on the Fixed XX, Davy Jones, Early Access. Does it suck? Stick around until the end to find out if this title is worth your gold, or if it belongs in the locker. Before we dive into the bad, let's talk about what this small team of fewer than 50 people has done right. Developed by Parasight, a studio based in Poland, this stylistic first-person shooter puts you in a unique position. You play as two parts of the same whole, the head and the body of Davy Jones. This creates an imaginative play style with its own set of clever quirks. In terms of presentation, this is an imaginative action-adventure that would feel right at home at a Walt Disney park. Specifically, the classic era before the dark days of modern Disney. The world created by Parasight looks like a cross between Pirates of the Caribbean and The Nightmare Before Christmas. If you're a fan of that vintage Disney aesthetic, you're going to love the art style here. You're dropped into a dark, colorful world of undead pirates who want nothing more than to send your two halves to the bottom of the sea. The soundtrack is fantastic, though it does run into issues on certain systems. But we'll get back to that in a moment. Gameplay-wise, you're equipped with a rapier and a flintlock pistol. If you've seen the Pirates movies or played Dishonored, you'll feel right at home. However, what really sets this apart from games like Dishonored is how the combat and platforming are integrated. One choice by Parasight that we really appreciate. Instead of using ray tracing, which can be a massive resource hog, they opted for Epic Games' Lumen Global Illumination. This is a huge boon for players running the game on lower-end hardware. In its current early access state, Davy Jones is a linear first-person platformer. As you progress, you'll unlock new combat moves, but traversal is the core. Expect plenty of jumping, grappling, and platforming. On a Windows PC, it's a buttery smooth experience. At only $17.99, it's a steal, provided you have the hardware to run it. And this is where we get into the bad. We tested Davy Jones on our Steam Deck-like device, the Asus ROG Ally X, first generation, running CachyOS. Out of the box, without any tweaks, it was a mixed bag. Even on medium settings, we encountered a very jarring audio glitch. Next, we tested it on our Linux desktop, also running CachyOS. This time, we tweaked the compatibility settings to Proton Experimental. That one step gave us an experience comparable to Windows. Finally, we went back to the handheld. Despite the game being Steam Deck verified, we noticed several negative reviews claiming otherwise. We re-downloaded the game on the ROG Ally X, forced Proton Experimental, and left the settings on high. Just like that, the audio glitch was gone, and the game ran beautifully. Remember, Steam Deck and handheld users, the deck is optimized, but it isn't a closed console. It's a PC. Sometimes you have to DIY your compatibility. Welcome to PC gaming. So, does Davy Jones suck? Heck no. This is an indie title that punches well above its weight class. That's it for the Fixed XX, the pulse of the indie scene.
What's this? There is... Oh, wait. Just a piece of the key. Well, that's something. Let's find the rest. Maybe we can stitch it back together. And those impish horrors. They look like corpses trying bloody cosplay. What's next? Skeletons in fishnets?